Doing?
I'm doing great. And how about you?
Yeah, I'm also doing well. Thank you for asking. So, Gita, we are meeting first time. So, would you introduce yourself?
Yeah, sure. Why not? As you know, my name is Geeta Thakur and I reside in Uttarakhand, Kashipur. And I am a teacher by profession. And when it comes to my hobbies, so yoga is my core of interest and reading books is my habit. Yeah, that's a
Yeah,
little bit about me.
that's great here about you. So, let me introduce myself. My name is Varsha, and I hail from the snowy and scenic beauty of Himachal Pradesh, but currently reside in Punjab with my family. And as a language enthusiast, I have started my YouTube channel focused on English conversational videos. Yeah, that's little about me.
Wow,
So
that's
Gita, tell
great.
me one thing that as you told me that you are a teacher. So which subject are you teaching?
Yeah, presently I am teaching GK and maths. I am maths teacher now, and when if I talk about my this long experience, so I have taught many subjects like EVS, SST, computer, English, everything. Yeah.
Okay, that's great. So tell me, like all the students are not same. So how do you handle those types of students who are not able to study proper in that class? So how do you teach them?
Yeah, when we are just talking about students, so we should think that what kind of students he or she is. We should in the need of understanding their psychology, how child psychology works. When we are able to know that the particular student is average or mediocre or excellent, that time we always apply our methodology that how and which method will work on particular one. Suppose
Yes.
those who are average, we can't give them any exercise or assignment in that manner as we provide to the excellent one. And those
Yes.
who are totally mediocre, they need proper guidance. Means how we can achieve that excellence that we get from excellent students. So it's all depend on their categories also, and if we are not thinking about different method of teaching, so that time we can't get that output that we desired. The
Yes.
students who are weak in any subjects or any area of academics, so we can just think about them that how we can get results from them. If they are not taking much interest in studies, so we can just molded them towards fun with learn activity, learn with fun. So it will be quite easy and grasping for them, because in this way, when they are not interested in study, so they will learn something on the basis of any games activities that will just mold their future, mold their studies in good result.
Yeah, that's true. That's sometimes what is happening that if the student is excellent, so definitely it is good for the teacher as well. But
Mm,
I was thinking about if I will teach in a school, so that is definitely biggest challenge for me because like all the students there, definitely there will be 20 to 30 students, and all the students minds are not same. So if the students, the big challenge is that if the student is slow, so how you can
mm,
teach that student in a better manner that student can like compete other students. So this is
yes.
the biggest problem for them. Okay, so we can talk about English as well, that we are now into in English. So tell me something about English, that what was your journey and how now you are teacher, so definitely it is a must for you that you have to speak in English. So about your journey.
Yeah. When it comes to English, so it was a time when I was doing everything like listening, reading, writing. Only one thing that where I was lacking, it was speaking. And result was that I was not able to speak quite easy sentence in front of strangers, because I was not habitual of speaking. So I thought that by hook or by crook I have to give perfect practice of speaking to myself. Means I have to practice speaking on daily basis. So in the month of March 2024 only I started my YouTube channel, and since then I am just practicing English on daily basis. And uh, and when it comes to speaking practice, so I do practice on audio one and video conversation both, because both are required. When you are not able to give to make any video conversation, so that time I always prefer to go with audio one. Okay, so that practice should not be stopped. And when we are making video conversation, so that time we are facing the camera, we are facing strangers, so that time somewhere we are just boosting our confidence that now we are able to speak in front of every person. So it
Yeah.
also helps us to know that how we are speaking, how our gestures, and how we are using our facial expressions. So it also necessary. Both the conversations are necessary, whether it is audio conversation or video conversation. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. That's true. And tell me something about vocabulary, because earlier I was talking with my one of my co-learners. He was telling me, ma'am, that 1700 vocabulary words I have jot down in my notebook. So I'm not able to speak. So I said, why are you writing these types of words? Because you will not use those words. So I gave him one tip that okay, you can at least learn one word and you can use that word at least 3 4 days, and when will you be accustomed for speaking those that word, then you can go further. So your tip from your side for learning any vocabulary word and using in
First of
conversation.
all, I'm fully agree with your thought that we have to take one vocab, because I also do the same. I always take one vocab for per day. Because it happens now when we take lots of vocab, so our mind gets puzzled. We can't register anything in our mind. So for learning anything for a great time, for a long time, we need to take only one vocab. Important is that how we are how we are immersing that into our conversation. That is
Yeah.
important. I always take one vocab and I just note down that vocab on particular chats. You can say on the glue one chit. Okay, so that I just paste in my kitchen in front of my work area. Actually, that is my domain only, where I can go every time. I spend lots of time there. So in this way, it is in front of my eyes, and I just take lots of revision of that vocab. I use and frame many sentences out of that, and it is my uh, deliberately I use that vocab in my conversation also, that I
That's,
meet with anyone. Okay,
yeah.
so it is very important. So in this way, I just go through with vocab, and there is no use of learning and writing or jotting down so many vocabs in diary. It will be remain in diary only. It will not give any output to you. It is
Yeah.
important whether you are learning one vocab, just use that vocab deliberately in your conversation. That time it will be an active. It will be the part of your active memory. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That's, sometimes I feel that okay, uh, which vocabulary word I have to use or I have to learn. So my technique is that because I listen more. Whenever I listen, so if I will listen one word one time, okay, it's okay. And second time I will listen that word again, and third time, oh, this word is important, and then I will jot down that word, and then I'll try to use that word in my conversation, that
Yeah.
okay, this is the word that I can use in this manner, and it will looks good, and for my mouth, like a tongue twister types, and I use that word
Yeah.
again and again. So in this way I try to and use that word.
Yeah, I appreciate your way of learning. Actually, this is the technique of listening something. If we are listening something at one time, so it is only for our amusement. When we are listening second time, third time, so it is for our comprehension. And it is important. If we are just listening and we are not comprehending anything, so what is the use of that listening? First, listen multiple times, and then out of those listening, just try to summarize whatever you have listened. within on a paper, or you can make a single 1 minute or 2 minutes video for your own practice. So that time you will come to know that whatever you have listened, has it been registered in your mind or not, or it is only for useless. Yeah.
That's true. That's true. Because sometimes we are just uh, okay, we should learn this word or not. If I will learn this word and where I will use this word. So, firstly, we should know about this thing that okay, this word is useful for me that I can learn, and then I can use that word. So, in
Yes.
this way, vocabulary. Yeah.
I know listening is a good habit. If any person is listening 80%, to at least 20% he or she should give output also. That is also required, because
Yeah.
speaking comes from speaking only.
Definitely,
Yeah.
because I don't have like sufficient time. But what I do, I'll tell you about myself that okay, I love to watch Sunshine English. So whenever I watch that cartoon, so I speak with them. That okay, they are speaking. So if I don't have sufficient time, so now I'm watching at least 10 minutes, 15-minute video, and I'm
Yes.
speaking with them. So I'm satisfied with myself. Okay, today I practiced at least
Yes.
10
Well,
to 15
exactly.
them.
Yeah.
So in this way I practiced.
Yes. Whenever we just listen anything and we do shadowing, so that time also it is a part of our practicing.
Yeah.
Practice, and so it is always good if you are listening and you are watching at the same time, means you are using your all senses, eyes, ears, nose, mouth, everything. So it is important. Yeah.
That's true, it is important. So Geeta, almost 15 minutes are going on, so that was the great conversation with you, and thank you for giving me your valuable time and sharing insights with me.
Yeah, it's my pleasure. I also enjoyed the full session with you. Thank you very much. Bye bye.
Bye.